Hey, how you guys doing today? Hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to show you how to replace the idler pulley on a 99 Chevy S10 Blazer. This is the same process whether it's a S10 Blazer, S10 pickup, a full-size truck with a 305 or a 350. Doesn't really matter. This is the same thing for I believe it's for the mid 90s to the two or like 99 2000 or so, but it's with a small block Chevy 350 or 4.3. So anyway, let's get into it. All right, so for starters, right here, that is your idler pulley, and you can see how this one is not straight. So see if I can't get a better light on this. So see how it's all crooked, and then it's all messed up. See, you can see the back side of the bearing. So this one's toast. It threw the belt on this, but I put it back on just for demonstration. So this is actually one of the easiest repairs you could probably do on a vehicle, because all it requires is a 3/8 ratchet and a 13 millimeter socket. So doesn't matter if you use a short, deep, whatever, it doesn't matter, as long as you've got just some sort of a ratchet and a 13 millimeter socket. That's all you need to do this repair. So okay, so for starters, we're going to release the belt tensioner right here, and then get the belt off, and then we'll get the pulley off. Okay, so to release the belt tensioner, which is right here, there's a little tiny square drive right about here that the end of your 3/8 ratchet will fit into. That's why it's required to have a 3/8 ratchet, because that's what you need to loosen this tensioner. So let's see if I can't get it in here. Okay. Now, see that ratchet's in there? You just move this tensioner back and forth. There you go. And then you just pull it off. Let's see. You can pull it off the alternator, or you can pull it off the idler pulley. Doesn't really matter, as long as it comes off there. So, ratchet off of there. Now that the belt is loose, you can either take the belt out or leave it in there. Doesn't really matter. If you're going to reuse the belt, then you can just leave it laying around all the rest of the pulleys. But since I'm replacing this one, I'm going to pull it out. So, see if I can't get it off that crank. There it goes. Just like that. Okay, so now that you can see that the belt is off, now it's time to remove this idler pulley. And you can see, like, this one here, it's actually, I don't know if you can hear it crunching or not, the bearings are pretty bad in it. So, yeah, see, look. Anyway, so to get this off of here, there's a bolt right here, and it's a 13 millimeter head. That's what I was talking about earlier, needing a 13 millimeter socket. This is the only socket you'll need to do this. So, all right, let's get after it. All right, let's get this idler pulley off of here. This one's going to be a little tricky because the bolt is bent. So whenever it comes out, it's going to be coming out kind of in a weird spiral pattern. But I think once it's loose, it'll, yeah, see, it'll just come right out. So whenever you do take this off, notice that there is this little spacer back here that is required for the new one. A lot of times whenever you buy a new idler pulley, it comes with this little spacer on it. So the pulley that I bought, it comes with a spacer and a new bolt, so I won't have to worry about that. And it has a little metal clip on it, if I remember, that holds that spacer to the bolt so it doesn't fall out. Let's see here. There we go. See, it's got that little clip on there that holds the bolt to it. So anyway, so that's it. You can see how this one's all just crunchy. So that's it. That is a bad pulley for sure. So, all right, let's get the next one. All right, well, here's the new idler pulley. As you can see, mine comes with the new bolt, comes with the little spacer and everything. So I guess we're ready to put this thing on here. Let's get it on like Donkey Kong. All right. You want it pretty snug, but not so tight that you're gonna strip the bolt or strip the threads out on the bolt. So, anyway, there you go. New pulley's on, and let me go get the belt, and we'll get the belt back on there. Okay, so just in case if you need a belt diagram for this, this is what it looks like. I've done enough of these. I know these by heart. So it's pretty simple. You know, your belt goes around the bottom of the crankshaft, up and over the water pump, down underneath the power steering pump, up and over the AC compressor, under the idler pulley, over the alternator, and around the tensioner, and back down to the crankshaft. So I hope that helps you out. Okay, so I'm going to put this belt on, but I'm not going to show it to you because, well, that's kind of boring. It's really not that difficult putting the belt back on. But I can tell you, whenever you're ready, you can just take the end of your belt and just run it down right between your tensioner and your water pump down to where your crankshaft is, and that's probably a pretty good starting point. So anyway, let me get this belt on. All right, everything is where it needs to be. And as you can see, all I've got left to do is move the tensioner down and finish installing the belt. So get the ratchet down here in the tensioner. There we go. There it is. Yep. All right, let's double check if everything looks lined up. Yep, it's lined up down there on the crankshaft, lined up on the alternator, compressor, power steering, everything. Yep. So that's it on that. Okay, so normally at this point, just to test it, you'd want to start the engine, check the belt, make sure that it's not coming out of any of the grooves on the pulleys. Make sure it's not slipping off or anything like that. But I'm not going to start this one just because it has a horrendous exhaust leak, and I just don't want to listen to it tonight. I know it's going to work. So, but anyway, if you like what you saw, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. And as always, I hope you have a good day. Bye.